kick off the 40th annual Grand Prix here at Long Beach, we were invited exclusively for the media luncheon where we spoke with drivers and got an inside scoop of what to expect for this year's Grand Prix. But that's not all. We also have an interview with two candidates who are competing for a spot on the Board of Trustees. Our reporter Michelle LaCours had the chance to sit down with two candidates. We are here at the Pro Celebrity Compound where Amy Purdy, the Grand Marshal, visits all the pro celebrities before the race.
I just love you. Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
As the 40th annual Grand Prix of Long Beach begins, the drivers practice on the track right below me. Then they will compete to qualify for the races throughout this week. I'm very excited to have our guests with us today. And I know that you've appeared on, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, way back then. What advice would you give to, aspiring actors and actresses who want to get into possibly in the acting world?
That's a great question. What I can only say is what experience teaches you. And
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
thank you. Appreciate it. This is great.
Thank you. And please be sure to buy your tickets. And again, thank you to Professor Mortensen for talking with us today. So you may know him as Javert in Les Mis. So that's going to be an interesting character.
Interesting guy to dive into for sure, yeah.
And who's your biggest inspiration?
Oh my. Well, I think honestly, speaking now, I would say that my wife and daughter are my greatest inspirations.
Yeah. And we know that you're also into cartoons and illustration. How do you think that art has impacted your acting, or do they intertwine in some way for you?
Well, I think that it's really symbiotic. Yeah, the intertwine. That's a great word. Yeah, the intertwine.
All right, well, be sure to watch Richard Kinsey in Moby Dick Rehearsed. And you both just won scholarships, so congratulations. You were chosen among hundreds of applicants. You were kind enough to share with us some of the pieces. So if we could have Brenda's model come out, and if you could tell us a little bit more about that piece and what inspired it. And Lucy, if you could tell us a little bit more about this piece. And we'll see you at the fashion show, because one day you may be wearing one of their designs. Thank you. I'm Katherine, Evangelista. Thanks, Jason. That's a wrap for this edition.